Caitlin Clark's preseason debut drew 1.3 million viewers. This news will probably leave AngelReese's mom in shambles.
Caitlin Clark just dropped a TV viewership extravaganza, so big it's got NHL execs sweating, NBA preseason planners confused, and the WNBA's old guard scrambling to rewrite their scripts. Sit tight, because what just went down has the basketball world spinning, and let's just say not everybody's thrilled about it. Spoiler alert, the jealousy is so intense even AngelReese's own mom is going nuts.
She's upset. She made a couple of comments a couple of days ago about people literally covering statistical data involving attendance. That's a problem. That's hate.
Tickets for this game actually sold out within the hour, and people were lining up for over 3 hours before the game just to get into this arena.
Clark's preseason debut didn't just draw eyeballs, it straight up hijacked the national conversation. In this video, we're unpacking exactly how Clark just bet reality for women's basketball, why the Reese camp is spiraling, and what this all means for the future of the game. Because what's happening right now isn't just historic, it's hilarious and very, very telling. If you're ready to watch greatness, type fired up for the fever in the comments. Let's go.
Other WNBA teams are going to have to think of another solution for Caitlin Clark because they're not going to be able to guard her the way that they did during her rookie season.
We're talking 1.3 million viewers for a preseason WNBA game. You heard that right, preseason. She didn't just outperform last year's WNBA Finals opener, she left it in the dust. And oh yeah, she also casually outdrew the NHL playoffs and NBA preseason matchups. That's not just a rating spike, that's a ratings detonation.
She didn't just outperform last year's WNBA Finals opener, she left it in the dust. And oh yeah, she also casually outdrew the NHL playoffs and NBA preseason matchups. That's not just a ratings spike, that's a ratings detonation.
And this wasn't some sleepy exhibition either. It was a sold-out madhouse. Carver Hawkeye Arena was packed to the rafters, rocking like it was a Final Four game, you know. The same arena where she made college basketball history night after night, and now she's back, but this time as the face of a pro franchise.
This was a preseason WNBA game. It is unbelievable what it is Caitlin Clark does.
While Clark was lighting up ESPN and igniting the kind of crowd energy that gives you goosebumps, someone else was not having a great time. In fact, someone was fuming. Enter stage left AngelReese's mom, armed with a phone, a grudge, and a fresh round of accusations, because when Caitlin dominates, apparently someone in the Reese household has to log on and throw a fit.
So there were 14,998 people in attendance for this game. Average reported ticket price was $650. That is almost $9.75 million just for a WNBA preseason game. This team is going to break so many records this year: attendance, viewership, merch sales, all of the things.
Yep, while millions of fans were celebrating a landmark moment for women's basketball, AngelReese's mom was busy composing a fiery little post aimed squarely at Caitlin and her supporters. Subtlety, not her strong suit. The post was packed with loaded language, finger pointing, and just enough passive aggression to make a Real Housewives producer proud. Why all the smoke? Simple, the receipts don't lie. Caitlin Clark is drawing numbers the WNBA has never seen before, and the contrast couldn't be more painful for her critics.
It's hate when you point out that the Sky game drew 6,373 fans at the college where AngelReese won the national championship.
Caitlin Clark didn't just arrive, she detonated the sports media landscape. Her preseason debut wasn't just a game, it was a moment, a cultural shift wrapped in a jump shot, a TV event with more gravity than most playoff matchups. That 1.3 million viewership stat, that's not just good for the WNBA, it's historic. She pulled numbers some leagues pray for in the regular season, and she did it with a smile, a step back, 3-0 drama.
This game beat NHL playoff ratings. A WNBA game, a preseason WNBA game, not only beat those ratings, destroyed them. More watched than any NBA preseason game since 2018, all but 2 NBA preseason games since 2010.
And let's talk about that crowd. Carver Hawkeye wasn't just full, it was electric. 15,000 fans, wall-to-wall standing room, only little girls rocking number 22. Jersey's lifelong hoop heads holding "I drove 300 miles for Caitlin" signs. This wasn't an exhibition, this was a coronation.
People were so excited for this game for many reasons, but the main one being that Caitlin Clark would be returning to Iowa to play at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
The average seat costs $670. That's not just historic, that's unprecedented, and yet the crowd showed up, paid up, and turned up some resale. Tickets cracked the $6,000 mark for a preseason game. That's Clarkonomics, baby, and it's only getting started.
The Brazilian national team, even though they lost by that much, it still seemed like they had a great time. Caitlin was signing their jerseys after the game. They were taking photos with her.
She's my role model. I really look up to her.
And what did Caitlin do under all that pressure, all that noise, all that scrutiny? Oh, nothing much, just dropped 21 points, including a Steph Curry range 3 in the opening. Minutes she controlled the floor like a conductor with a baton, energized her teammates, and showed why she's not just a player, she's a walking revolution.
The biggest thing about this team, other WNBA teams are not going to be able to guard Caitlin Clark in the same way that they did during her rookie season because you have so many assets on the court now. You are not going to be able to trap Caitlin Clark because there are so many other threats on the floor.
But this isn't just about the scoreboard. Caitlin Clark is reshaping the league's DNA. She's turning casual watchers into fans, doubters into believers, and networks into believers with checkbooks. She's not just playing the game, she's changing how it's consumed, sold, and celebrated. Merch, flying tickets, gone, social engagement through the roof. ESPN, CBS, ABC, they're all watching now because Caitlin Clark has made women's basketball unskippable, and yet not everyone's clapping.
She hits her signature logo 3 from 36 feet, actually behind her signature logo that was on the court.
While most of the basketball world was lifting its jaw off the floor, AngelReese's mom decided to fire off a social media manifesto that can only be described as petty meets. Performative, she didn't drop names, but she didn't need to. Everyone with an internet connection knew who the target was: Caitlin Clark.
The highest rated NHL game was roughly 430,000 viewers, behind only 2 NBA preseason games in the last 15 years had bigger ratings than this game. It outdrew game 1 of the 2024 WNBA Finals. Oh, get mad. Get angry.
Her claim that Caitlin's rise is more about privilege than performance, that the fanfare is media manufactured, that her daughter was demonized while Clark got applauded for doing the same things. You know that old song again.
You got AngelReese's mom. She put this out in the public space. Oh, that certain fan base looking in the stands, celebrating quote attendance, while others are looking up in the rafters celebrating championship banners. We ain't the same. Different years, same haters. Have a great day.
Let's be real, this isn't the first time we've heard this tune ever since the LSU Iowa NCAA showdown, complete with "You Can't See Me" theatrics. The Reese camp has been simmering over how Clark gets praised while Angel gets painted as the villain, and now with Caitlin shattering records and walking into the WNBA like she owns the place, the bitterness is boiling over. Reese fans cried foul, Clark fans clapped back. But through it all, one thing stayed clear: Caitlin Clark didn't get anything, she earned everything with decades of reps, a highlight reel for the ages, and the kind of stats you don't look into. This isn't about the media handing her a crown, it's about her grabbing it with both hands and refusing to let go, all because of her skill, her grace, and her absolute class.
1.3 million viewers on the TV rating for Caitlin Clark's preseason debut against Brazil in a blowout, sold out in front of 15,000 fans at $670 a ticket. She is the needle.
Caitlin Clark returned to Iowa yesterday. It looked like the entire state of Iowa shut down. This is what the drawing power of a real star looks like.
But oh no, Reese's mom wasn't done. One spicy post wasn't enough.